MPs took a sober look at the year that has passed and reflected on some of the work they did.
This year was a year characterized by parliamentary vibrancy and robust discussion. And this was evidenced by a number of ad hoc committees that did the work. We also remember those who were with us in this house, our fellow compatriots who passed on whilst we're still fighting together. Now we need to pause and say thank you to everyone who assisted to come to this point.
I must say at the outset that from the United Democratic Movement, we are very, very proud to have been associated with this august house, and we have thoroughly enjoyed working with you over the past 12 months. I can also proudly proclaim that we have managed to represent those who have mandated us to represent them in this important house of the people of South Africa. However, despite all of these achievements, despite the passing of some good legislations rather, much more must still be done to ensure that we build indeed a better life for all South Africans.
There's no time to rest as we are going for 2019 elections. At the same time, we're expected now to be with our families. Chairperson, we are now getting used to the squabbles, the noise, the disorder, and everything of this house. Something that should not happen really.
We have always been reminded that we are not enemies, but we are all together colleagues in the national duty of the service of our people. Let us convey our deepest condolences to all the political parties and families that have lost loved ones this year, our colleagues who, through different ways, have been called to higher service. May we honor their memory by continuing the good work that they did in this house and well beyond its walls.
We thank the people of South Africa who kept interest in Parliament. We wish them a great festive season. We don't wish racists a good festive season. We don't wish those who don't want our people to get the land a great festive season. We don't wish people who come to this Parliament and bash education a good festive season. No. So we say to the people of South Africa, do not neglect the children and the elderly. Do not drink and drive. Let us practice safe sex. Let us stay away from drugs, particularly the youth. Let us all come back in 2019 because the land is coming back.
I truly believe that where there is courage, we will find hope. And this year has demonstrated this. The excellent work done by Parliament on the many important pieces of legislation. The bipartisan work that happens in committees and corridors on a daily basis that seldom, if ever, make the news. The shining example this Parliament held up with the Eskom inquiry and those heady days as we closed the chapter on the Zuma years. South Africa is a proud nation, and we are all proud South Africans.
No matter of our political persuasions and organizations, one thing that I've learned is that we are just human beings at heart, all of us. You know, together in this year we've been able to do so many wonderful things. One of those is what has been already referred to by some of my colleagues, coming up with a rule that will give effect to Section 89 of the Constitution. It's something we must be proud of, because future generations will say this is what the 5th Parliament did.
Just one NCOP committee has some work to round up until the 22nd of December. Thereafter, some committees will resume their work during January, with the State of the Nation address being delivered on the 7th of February. Abra Barbia, SABC News, Parliament.